Once upon a time there was a man who went on a journey, and it was a long journey, and he came to a river, and the river was pretty deep and very wide, and he wondered how he would get across the river. And he looked around and he saw some wood lying on the banks of the river, and he found a way to tie the wood together, and he made a raft. You understand what a raft is? And he paddled across the river. Then you know what he did? He lifted up the raft and he put it on his back and he carried it. And he carried it around even when he was crossing a desert and even when he was climbing a mountain. I wonder why. He was so grateful to this raft for helping him to get across the river. And he wanted to keep it because it worked for him. But did it work when he was climbing a mountain and crossing a desert? Teachers, have some of you carried rafts on your back? And sometimes we've got to take those rafts away because they're no longer any use and put them aside and do other things. Inclusive education is like that. One of the rafts that many teachers and principals and educators around the world have carried on their back is that segregating children with special needs or disabilities, putting them into separate classes, was such a good idea. Once upon a time, it was a good idea to bring children who were excluded from school and bring them into our school system, but they needed to go into a segregated class for a variety of reasons, to protect them, to give them special teaching, and they couldn't mix with other children. That, my friends, is a raft. And our task, I think, is to take that raft away. It is no longer working. It is no longer justified to carry the raft of segregation for children with disabilities around. That's the message I'm going to be conveying in the next few minutes.